So in this video, I want to talk about why diabetics should always use apple cider vinegar, especially diabetics, okay, or anyone with blood sugar issues or insulin resistance. So what is apple cider vinegar? Basically, you're taking apple juice, you're fermenting it with a certain yeast to alcohol or ethanol. Then the bacteria called acetic acid bacteria takes it one step further and makes vinegar or acetic acid. And it's the acetic acid that inhibits insulin. It makes insulin more sensitive. Now, some of you watching are diabetic type 1, okay, and you don't make enough insulin. This is still good for you because it'll make insulin more sensitive. If you're type 1, chances are you also have insulin resistance. So really, acetic acid improves insulin resistance. Type 2 diabetes is a situation where you have high amounts of blood sugar because the insulin is not working. You have insulin resistance. But the body compensates by making more insulin. So you have a situation where you have too much insulin, but it's ineffective. That's why they call it insulin resistance. Acetic acid from the vinegar will basically help this situation and help lower your blood sugars. So I would recommend 2 tablespoons in at least 8 ounces of water, maybe 12 ounces would be even better, before bed. Use a straw because you don't want the acid on your teeth. I would also recommend consuming it with meals. What you're going to find is your blood sugars are going to come down. Now, when you do this simple remedy to help your blood sugars, you want to test your blood sugars, okay? What's going to happen, your blood sugars are going to come down to normal and sometimes below normal into a hypoglycemic state, in which case you need to adjust your medication because you never want to take blood pressure medication if your blood sugars are normal or too low because it's going to make it even lower. Check with your doctor on that one point. But it'll probably happen gradually and you can make the adjustments. The point is that this is such a simple remedy. It's a no-brainer for anyone that is either a pre-diabetic or diabetic. It's just something that you should do to see some great improvement. You can add lemon to it or ginger to spice it up, or even take apple cider vinegar pills. Now, one last point, I highly recommend you do organic apple cider vinegar, unfiltered and raw. Why? Because you're going to get just more microbes. When you consume apple cider vinegar that's in an organic state, the microbes are more diverse, 92 microbes versus conventional apple cider vinegar, which is only 72. So you're going to get some additional benefit for your digestion. All right, guys, go ahead and try this and put your comments down below. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.